Okay, we'll do our LMGTE AMP champions, the number 16 Proton competition Porsche. Thank you guys for making my job a lot easier by winning the championship and winning the race, so I don't have to do two press conferences, so thank you for that. Ryan, you started on pole position, but that start was really, really difficult, especially being down the back way where you were with all the spray. Talk us through that first few laps of your stint.
Yeah, it was, it actually went pretty good. I was dealing with a lot of spray from the LMP3s and the prototypes in front, but I was able to pull a nice gap. And yeah, really the whole first stint was really enjoyable. It's similar to the race on Friday where we had some pretty slick conditions, and I was just, I kind of knew what we needed to do for the championship, and my job was just to keep the car in one piece and in a good position for these guys, and I was able to do that. It was enjoyable though today. I truly felt out there like we were putting in the pace to, not only potentially win the race, but the championship as well.
You go home to America as ELMS champion. How's that feel?
It feels pretty nice. I mean, that was the goal coming here. It's a major goal of mine. I've got bigger goals in the future, but this one's really special. It's a season-long championship. Coming from America, this is a very highly regarded championship, and I have a lot of very good friends that are fellow bronze drivers from America, and they are constantly, when I'm back home, asking about the championship and how is the racing. And so I can tell you, it's very much on the eyes of and the radar of a lot of bronze drivers in the U.S. And so for me to come here and compete well and to win, I think it's going to be really good for the championship in the future. I think there'll be more drivers like myself, coming from America. I would expect that, especially after this year. And I really enjoyed my time here, and looking forward to what the future holds as well.
Thanks, Ryan. Zach, you took the car over. You said most of it, I think, but that was Proton Competition's 4th championship. Obviously, Alessio's got his 2nd championship as well. Congratulations. But that was an important last, as you say, swan song for the GTE as well.
It's if you put yourself in this situation 5 years ago when when I started racing GT3 cars in IMSA, for example, and seeing the RSR back then, thinking, wow, that's a pretty cool car. If only one day I get to drive it, so that to have the opportunity to not only race the car for the last 2 years, but to bring home its last championship. I think that's something that, again, like 10 years ago, if you would have told me that, I probably would have laughed in your face. So to have that opportunity to be here with with these two guys and the team and all of our sponsors is something that it's tough to put into words.
Yeah, you were having a great race as well with Matt Griffin, so in the Ferrari. So talk us through that part.
Yeah, it seems it's like 2-3 races in a row that I'm always around that 55 car. They're a great judge. They've had really strong pace all year, and they've had a little bit of tough luck. But when I came out, I knew that Matt was in the car ahead of me, and I knew also that we weren't really fighting him for the championship. So I kind of just used him as my pace reference, especially in drying conditions. I didn't want to take any unnecessary risks. So I figured Matt probably has more to lose, so he's probably taking more risks. So when I saw that he was pushing more, then I was like, okay, there's probably a little bit more grip. So it turned out perfect, and I used him basically to time our kind of pace ourselves through the stint while keeping an eye on behind us, knowing that our gap was consistent, so it was good. Obviously, we wanted to go and catch them. We caught them a little bit, but the crew did a fantastic job, and then Alessio on the outlap made the difference to put ourselves in the lead.
Alessio, you took the car over. Now, I have to ask you this. You're a racing driver. You had the 51 car, which wasn't in contention for the championship. Was there anything going through your mind thinking, I might let this guy through to give yourself take the pressure off?
Not at all.
Didn't think so?
I need to admit I was quite careful at the beginning of the stint because the conditions were really tricky. So I didn't push like 100%, but I wanted the win. And when it started to be a bit safer, let's say with the track conditions, then I was taking a little bit more risk. Always under control, but I wanted to win this race. The Ferraris were really strong in this condition. We were really struggling. The track didn't dry up as much as we thought. So it was a challenge actually just to keep it on track. But at the end, we bring home the championship with a race win is the best way to finish it. And I really want to thank my teammates and my team because it's been, I have to say, a really enjoyable year. The working together was really nice. We had to work really hard to achieve this championship. we were not always the strongest, but we always worked so hard and at the end we were always in front, you know, always at the top of the championship. Even though we had some setbacks, we managed to bring it home. So thank you, Ryan, thank you, Zach, because it was really enjoyable.
I think you underplayed yourself there. Say 5 podiums from 6 starts, I think is not exactly just being there. You guys did really well this year, so I'm not going to. I'll say that because I can say it. So anyway, enjoy this tonight. Enjoy this party tonight. The last ELMS LMGTE champions. Thank you guys for a great year.
Thank you.
Thank you.